back. Brockton Late Night Hoops, every Saturday night in the month of June, 6 to 10 p.m. at South Middle School.
It's back!
Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Shoe City Scoop. I'm your host, Mayor Bill Carpenter. This week, Governor Deval Patrick joined me to take a look at the site of our new City Hall Plaza project just before the official groundbreaking ceremonies. I used the opportunity with the governor to also lobby for state support of a downtown satellite college campus for downtown Brockton. Truly excited about us breaking ground on this project today. The governor has been a great friend to the city of Brockton throughout his entire tenure as governor. And once again, he's helping and showing his commitment to gateway cities. He's showing his commitment to downtowns by bringing his urban park initiative with this project here to downtown Brockton. So I am very appreciative of everything the governor has done for the downtown and continues to do. And so at this time, I would like to bring up the Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Deval Patrick.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. I want to thank you and the members of the City Council, all the city officials, and the delegation who have turned out in force today for the warm welcome back to Brockton. It's great to be here today. I think all of you know I grew up in a city in Chicago, and the presence of a city park nearby was an incredibly important feature in helping to build, helping to create a place for recreation, for refuge, for relaxation. And open space is about more than economic development, although that is a part of it. It is also about building community itself. In that spirit, we pledged $4 million in state funding to reimagine, redesign, and rebuild City Hall Plaza here in Brockton so that it could serve as a place for recreation, relaxation, and restoration for the people who live and work in downtown Brockton today, and the many more who will as projects on the drawing board and under works come online. My administration has made it a priority to invest in downtown Brockton. With the help of our economic development team, construction is well underway on the redevelopment of the Enterprise block. Residents have already moved into units in the historic Station Lofts Mill building, and W.B. Mason is converting storage space into office space for new employees. You should know your mayor is working it all the time. In the short walk we had just up the plaza here, he was giving me his remaining list of non-negotiable demands.
It's true, it's true.
Our investment here will help make better civic use of City Hall Plaza. We'll make this space greener, more welcoming, and more accessible to people with disabilities. The plaza will be capable of hosting in this very space large outdoor entertainment and civic events. Residents, workers, and visitors will choose to relax and spend time here rather than just cutting through on their way to their next appointment. I want to thank the mayor and the whole team here in Brockton for committing the time and energy and some city funding to make this project happen and for making it happen now. And I want to emphasize the now. I'm done at the end of this year. I want to be back before I leave office to cut the ribbon.
That's right.
Let's all work toward that end. It's great to be with you today. Thanks. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
It's back, baby! It's back! It's back, baby! It's back! It's back! It's back, baby! Whoa!
It's back. Brockton Late Night Hoops, every Saturday night in the month of June, 6 to 10 p.m. at South Middle School.
It's back!
Welcome back to this week's edition of Sioux City Scoop. Hey, I recently had the chance to help prepare a healthy meal of stir-fried vegetables at Vicente's Market here in Brockton. Come along with me to see how I did.
From UMass Extension SNAP Ed program. So what we do, SNAP Ed is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. So what we do is we go out into communities like Brockton and we talk about healthier eating, healthier lifestyle, choosing healthier foods. And today we're gonna share a couple recipes with you guys. We're making stir-fried vegetables with sofrito. We're gonna make our own sofrito. So sofrito is a Spanish seasoning. It has peppers, herbs, but we're gonna make our own. So it's gonna be fresh. It makes a big batch, so you can put it in the freezer. You can use it for your other dishes. I went ahead and got started. We have some Japanese yams and some butternut squash in here cooking with just a little bit of canola oil. So we use canola oil. Fats that are liquid at room temperature are a little bit healthier, better for our heart. So we just used 1 tablespoon in there, that's all you need. A little bit of water to get these going. And these look good, so we can add our other ingredients and let them cook.
All right.
We have
So this is basically stir-fried vegetables, then you're going to add the seasoning to it?
Right.
Okay.
So this is bell pepper.
Okay, you want me to do it? So just spread them all in there,
yeah.
okay.
Peppers are nice.
I love
and
fresh
sweet.
peppers, yeah.
They have vitamin C. There we go.
All
Thank you. And maybe 4 of those. This is fresh garlic. I just crushed it a little bit and took the peels off.
Finally something you took the peel off of.
Right, okay, yeah. That's the peel that we don't want to eat. That papery peel isn't going to do anything for us.
All right.
And I talked about the colorful vegetables in our stir fry, but actually onions and garlic have a lot of good stuff for us too. Tons of antioxidants in there.
Okay.
Antioxidants are cancer preventing things in our body that help us fight bad things. Then
Still
another
mixing at
good
the bottom.
stir. Do you want to check our veggies?
Oh.
So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we got a little sizzle going.
It's also starting to smell really good.
Good. So we want to cook these veggies till they get a little bit tender, but we don't want to overcook them so that they're mushy. Nobody likes that. We want to still want that nice color. Sometimes things that we buy packaged have extra salt to preserve it. So we're not even getting the taste of that, but we're just getting in our bodies. We know that diets high in salt put us at risk for some of those diseases like heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke. So any little bit we can prevent that is good.
So this is much healthier.
Right. And it will still be flavorful.
And fresh.
We want all the flavor, but a little bit less salt.
Good.
Daphne, you got to try it. If you're going to have any journalistic integrity, you have to try it. How can you report on it without trying it? You know, first of all, congratulations on being the first healthy market in the city of Brockton.
Well, as a pioneer in the city, we take on the leadership to be the first of everything when it comes to the city. So as far as healthy eating goes, we want to be the first and continue our legacy when it relates to healthy eating in our community.
Now I know what you're launching here, you'll be doing in even a bigger way when the new Super Vicente's opens next year downtown.
Absolutely. This is just the beginning of where we're starting. It's baby steps, but our vision is to do something bigger and greater, so we're excited just to start with this, working with Jana, and take this collaboration to the next level when we partner up with the health center and bringing that collaboration together.
Yeah, so you'll be very proactively, particularly with the new store, be able to work with people in terms of great fresh food and particularly a lot of ethnic dishes, but also making it fresh and healthy as opposed to some of the stuff we were talking about with Allison.
Yes, absolutely. It starts with food, and just like I said before, being able to partner up with the health center with their medicine, that collaboration together is definitely going to bring a positive impact to the city. So we're excited again to be doing this, and this is just the beginning.
All right, great. So while we're cooking the food, I have a little presentation to make to you here. This is an official citation from the city. Be it known that the Mayor of Brockton hereby extends his congratulations to Vicente's Tropical Grocery Store in recognition of being Brockton's first official healthy market. And the Healthy Market Initiative of Mass in Motion is the City of Brockton's way of promoting healthy lifestyle through collaborations with local grocery and convenience stores with the goal of offering nutritious food choices to the community. And this citation is duly signed by me today. And as the Mayor of the City of Brockton, I congratulate you.
Thank you.
Great to see you, Jason. We all need to eat healthier, and I'm really looking forward to buying fresh produce at the downtown farmers market this year. This year, our farmers markets will be held on Wednesdays, so be sure to come down and buy great fresh produce here in downtown Brockton every Wednesday. I also had a chance this week to make a visit to the Huntington School. Now, this was a very special visit as third grade student Ava Brown invited me to be her project for show and tell. Now, I've visited a few schools before, but I've never actually been a show and tell object, but we had some fun with it. And quite honestly, as you'll see, these third graders had some tough questions for the mayor.
How are you?
Okay, good morning, Ava.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Put the microphone up and introduce the mayor to your classmates.
This is Bill Carpenter.
What does Mr. Carpenter do here in Brockton?
He's the mayor
He's the mayor?
Well, explain to him why I'm here, though. Why am I here?
He's here to talk to the class because I invited him.
Right, as your show and tell. This is my first official show and tell invitation. She wanted to show the mayor and tell about the mayor to the class. So I said, that sounds like fun. We can do that.
How does one become a mayor?
Well, I could spend about a couple of hours explaining that one to you, but I'll try to give you the short version. So every 2 years in the city of Brockton, we have an election. And everyone who's registered to vote can come out and vote and cast a ballot as to who they would like to have serve as their mayor for the next 2 years. So we had an election last November, and I was fortunate enough to get the most votes. So on January 7th, I think it was, I was sworn in at City Hall as the new mayor of Brockton to serve for 2 years. So I get the great opportunity to be your mayor for 2 years. And coming up in November of 2015, there'll be another election, and everyone who's a registered voter in Brockton will have a chance to vote again. And hopefully, if I'm doing a real good job, the majority of the people will want me to continue to serve. And if there are people who are not satisfied with the job that I'm doing, then they'll have the opportunity to vote for someone else to become the new mayor. So it's an election, it's democracy, and the people who are registered voters in the city get to choose who they would like to have serve as the mayor. My number one job, my number one responsibility is to oversee the city on a daily basis, to make sure all the things are running in the city the way they're supposed to. So to make sure that the schools are open for you guys to go to school, to make sure we have police and fire protection to keep you safe, to make sure that we're taking care of the roads and the parks and the playgrounds and all of those things. And you know, my number one responsibility is to keep the city running properly on a day-to-day basis. But then there's a lot of other parts to the job too. So it's hopefully representing everyone who lives in the city. So people who live in the city that would like a voice in how we run the city, that I'm accessible to listen to people. We do a lot of planning. Right now I'm working on the budget. So I do that in cooperation with the City Council. The mayor and the City Council work together on a budget, and that's how much money we have to spend for the next year to run the city and what we're going to spend that money on. And that's probably one of the toughest jobs because there's never enough money to do all the things we want to do.
Do you have to sign a lot of papers as the mayor?
You know what? That is a great question. Because I should have thought of that when I was answering the last question. You have to mark me down a little on the last answer because I didn't mention this. So sometimes people ask me what's different about being mayor than I thought it would be when I ran to become the mayor. And I would say one of the things that I wasn't fully prepared for was how many papers I have to sign every single day just to keep the city running. So it's a big year, so I'm not exaggerating. I get a stack of papers about this high 2 or 3 times a day to sign, and I have to sit there and look and know what I'm signing because there are a lot of things that run in the city that have to do with money and people who work for us and issuing checks and running the different parts of city government that cannot happen unless I sign a piece of paper. So if I get to be mayor long enough, we're working on how there can be less papers to sign, because we should be doing a lot more of this electronically online and not still having to have the mayor. I should be able to point and click for a lot of this stuff nowadays instead of sign a piece of paper. So that's.
Do you like being the mayor? Do you like being the mayor of Brockton?
I do so far. I've only been the mayor for 4 months. So I'm kind of a new mayor in the world of mayors. So I've only been the mayor for about 4 months now. But I do really like being the mayor. I like getting up every morning and getting ready early and getting to work so I can see what we're going to get accomplished today. Because one of the things about every day at work as the mayor, it's different every day. So I have people who work for me to go to a great deal of trouble to plan my schedule for the day and the week and the month. And, you know, we have an online calendar for me that says where I'm supposed to be all day long. Like if we looked at my calendar right now, it says Huntington School on it, because this is where they have me scheduled to be. But no matter how hard those guys work on having my calendar set up for me for the day, it always changes. Every day is different because I get to work and somewhere along the line, something's going to happen that we weren't planning on, or I'm needed to do something or be somewhere that wasn't originally in the plan. And then we start scrambling and juggling all the appointments and the commitments so that I can fit something else in that we didn't originally plan. So that's part of what's exciting about being the mayor. Sometimes in a lot of jobs, you know, you kind of do the same thing every day. When you're the mayor, every day is different. I do some of the same things every day, but I never know exactly what's going to come up each day. Keeping the city safe. Boy, I get marked down on that earlier answer again because I didn't mention that one either. Keeping the city safe is the...
You did actually mention it.
Did I mention it? Okay. That's like the most important job the mayor has, and that's the one I take most seriously. That's the one I worry about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I worry about you guys getting back and forth to school safely every day. I know a lot, particularly at a school like the Huntington, where most of you guys probably walk back and forth to school. This is a neighborhood school. Most kids come here from the neighborhood. So I worry about making sure it's safe for you to walk back and forth to school. And so keeping the city safe is probably the most important job I've got, and probably the one I spend the most time working on. I talk with the chief of police and the fire chief every single day, sometimes several times a day. I already spoke to the police chief this morning before I came here, because there's always stuff going on I need to know about. And we're trying to make changes to make the city safer. So something you guys might see in the near future that's really cool is we just got new police motorcycles. And they're out this morning. I saw them myself this morning, rolling out this morning. We have 8 of them now. So now you'll see police officers on motorcycles, not just in cars or not just walking. So they're designed to help make the city safer. They can cover a lot of ground, be out in the neighborhoods and in the business districts, and keeping it safe for you. So the safety of the city is the #1 job of the mayor. Just one person who works with a lot of other people every day in taking care of the city. So that's all the people who work in the schools, like your teachers and your principal and the superintendent who run the schools every day, and the police officers and the firefighters and the highway workers, the people who work in City Hall. There are a lot of people who work for the city. Altogether, there's close to 3,000 people who work for the city. So all of those people are working hard every day to take care of the city. And you know, my job is to make sure that we're doing a good job every day.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to visit us to answer our questions. We really appreciate your time with us today.
Awesome. Well, you're very welcome, and I really appreciated your time with me today too, because you asked me earlier what's fun that I get to do as the mayor. This is one of the most fun things I get to do, is come out and visit the schools and get a chance to know some of the students and see all the great things that are happening in your classroom every day. So it's great for me. So before we go, I want to get a picture of all you guys with me, and I'm going to put that on my Facebook page later today to show everybody that I was at your class today.
1, 2, 3.
Huntington!
One more time for safety. 1, 2, 3.
Huntington!
What the
heck, one more time. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, that's going to just about do it for this week's edition of Sioux City Scoop. Be sure to watch us on Comcast Channel 12 in Brockton, or you can also check out Sioux City Scoop online at youtube.com/Mayor Bill Carpenter. At the end of this week's show, we'll leave you with a great music video produced by students of the Huntington School with the assistance of Bridgewater State University. I hope you enjoy it.
I used to hide my head and be afraid, scared of having my laugh and my mistakes. So with hands folded, I just nodded. Didn't even know how to use my voice. So uncomfortable I had to make a choice. So I played the fool. I didn't know what to do. I studied hard, my grades went up. Spread my wings, I've had enough. I found my voice, so hear it now. A Huntington student, I'm so proud. I studied hard, my grades went up. Get ready, cause I know my stuff. I've worked so hard and I know it now. I'm more than an eagle, no equal. Higher than a steeple, a city of champions. And you're gonna see me so higher, higher than an eagle. Cause I am walking. You're gonna see me so and you're gonna see me so. The success is all that I can see. Striving hard and reaching all my dreams. Went from inferior to be superior. I studied hard, my grades went up. Spread my wings, I've had enough. I found my voice, so hear it now. A Huntington student, I'm so proud. I studied hard, my grades went up. Get ready, cause I know my stuff. I've worked so hard and I know it now. I'm more than an eagle, no equal. Higher than a steeple, a city of champions. And you're gonna see me so higher, higher than an eagle. Cause I am walking. You're gonna see me so stage. So with hands folded, I just not.
It's back, baby! It's back! It's back, baby! It's back! It's back! It's back, baby! Whoa!
It's back. Brockton Late Night Hoops. Every Saturday night in the month of June, 6 to 10 p.m. at South Middle School.
It's back!